No, I'm working for myself, man. I'm working for myself. I'm working for myself, man. Calm down, bro. Yeah. Calm down, bro. Calm down. I'm not going to be intimidated, man. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Bring Avi here. You're fucking Avi.
Avi Yemini for Rebel News in Melbourne, Australia, here to catch up with independent journalist and close friend. Today he's actually paying the price for that friendship, Rukshan Fernando, who was attacked last night for doing his job outside the Melbourne City Council, not once, but twice, in front of police.
As a journalist, independent journalist, I've been covering protests and events happening in the city for about 3-4 years now. So it was just another day. Melbourne City Council was holding a ceasefire motion for what's happening in the Israel-Gaza conflict. And I wanted to cover what was happening there because obviously I'm in the city of Melbourne. I'm a ratepayer as well. And I was wondering what the council is doing because there's lots of police attending and it's typically not the role of councils. They're meant to take care of rates, roads and rubbish. So I was interested from that aspect as a journalist. So I went to cover what the council was doing. And I observed for a while and I saw certain incidents taking place. I saw members who were, I believe, that had tickets who were trying to enter the building who were being accosted. I believe one of the individuals was Jewish. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looked like. And then when the vote started coming in, I could sense that the crowd was also becoming a bit agitated as well, and the police were moving forward a little. And I thought people were going to actually start coming out of the building. So I went to document that. During that time, I was approached by the group of pro-Palestinian supporters that were there.
Sorry? No, I'm working for myself, man. I'm working for myself. I'm working for myself, man. Calm down, bro. Yeah. Calm down, bro. Calm down. I'm not going to be intimidated, man. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Bring Avi here. You're fucking Avi.
I'm a ratepayer, man. This is ridiculous, man. How can you move me on? I wasn't doing anything.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding a punch on. That's
What punch on? These people are threatening me.
You're going to get your head punched in.
For what? Are you saying they're violent?
Mate, you're causing the issue.
I'm not causing the issue. I'm just reporting.
Okay. Well, I respectfully ask you.
You guys have to protect me.
I respectfully ask.
I respectfully ask you.
On the other side of the road. Not in the crowd.
Who's going to kick my head in? Are you saying those people there are a mob? What are you trying to say? Because right now I'm just here. You guys are here. You can protect me if that happens. Or if they're causing trouble, you can talk to them. Otherwise, I'm just doing my job as a journalist, and I'd like to continue to do that. And then at some point, they inferred in some manner that because I have an association with an Israeli or Jewish individual yourself, they don't like me being here, so I have to move on and cross the road.
Keeping parties separated.
I'm not a party. I'm a journalist. Please understand what you are doing right now. I am not a party to this. I will not be intimidated by them. And you're stopping Australian journalists from working. I am doing it from here. There's other journalists. Look at this Channel 9 there. Why are they attacking me?
Because of your association.
Because of my association, because I have a Jewish friend. Are you saying because I have a Jewish friend, I can't be a journalist? You're allowing them to say to you, because I have a Jewish friend, I'm allowed to have Jewish friends.
Which I took offense to because at the end of the day, we're in Australia. It's a multicultural country. We have people from all around the world. I have lots of different friends. And just because I have a Jewish friend doesn't mean that I cannot practice as a journalist in my city of Melbourne when the council itself is inviting upon itself a foreign affairs issue that they have no ambit over. So I'm well within my rights to cover what's happening, regardless of my associations with anyone. But that's not for the police to decide, and that's definitely not for protesters or individuals outside of that to decide where I can and where I can't be because of my associations. We are in Australia after all. So I took some offense to that, but I did move on to the other side of the road. But at that point, some of those agitators followed me. And then in front of the police, one individual assaulted me twice, first to my upper body, and then kicked me underneath, very underhandedly, on my shin as well.
I want to get that charge of that guy. He touched me. I got it on camera. Him. He touched me.
We can follow that up at a later time.
Why? Why later time?
Well, right now we're dealing with the protest.
Okay.
So if you want me to give you the details?
Yeah, give me your details, man. Because you guys saw that as well. And this other cop told me to come to this side and they assaulted me here. Go get him from the crowd. Obviously what? You can't do it.
Just can you let me speak?
Okay.
Please? There's a spectrum, okay?
Okay.
That's a relatively minor assault, okay? I'm
A
not
minor assault, okay. So that is an assault.
I'm not
okay.
saying it's not an assault. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's a minor assault. There's
Yeah.
a spectrum, okay?
Yeah.
Minor, major. Major is something like a stabbing.
Yeah.
Minor is something like that, a little push.
Yeah. That wasn't a little push back. He kicked me and grazed me on my leg.
I just had a look at the footage. I couldn't see a kick.
Okay.
I saw him like chest bump you essentially.
He kicked me, man.
I knew that if they had not done it at that moment, when a masked individual attacks a member of the public, when a masked individual attacks a journalist out in the public in Melbourne, like it's a no man's land, like they can just do whatever they like willy-nilly in front of the police, and he's masked, I told the police that's the person there, because you have to identify him, because how am I going to identify him?
How are you going to know who assaulted me? With how? He's wearing a mask.
Alright. I don't know.
Come on, man.
The more I spoke to the police, the more I realized they were stonewalling me, and they were not interested whatsoever in identifying that individual at that moment, when they could have. Because how are they going to identify him after? Like, it's silly. And they told me that they're afraid. They told me that they're too afraid to send their members into that group who are apparently peaceful protesters, according to them, or peaceful supporters gathered there. They're too afraid to go there and speak to an individual that just assaulted a member of the public in front of them.
I will. I've got the footage from your partner. Your
Yeah.
partner said the
But he's right here right now.
I've got his
Are you gonna investigate after?
sergeant.
Are you gonna look for the guy with the mask afterwards, are you?
As the senior sergeant's just told you, he's not going to direct any members to go in.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, man. That's fine. So there you go, guys. They can assault at will, do whatever they want. The police won't do anything, even though they've seen it. They don't care.
And then after all that, you moved away and there was another technical assault.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
There was another individual. I was just there filming, waiting for people to come out of the building. And another individual came and stood next to me. And I thought he was having a polite conversation with me, and I was engaging in conversation. And then he started saying stuff that were a bit untoward, that sounded a bit threatening towards another individual, again, towards Afi Yemini. And I just said to him, look, man, if you want to make threats about people, and especially about threats about their life, just say it on my camera, because I'm live right now. You're talking to me.
He's going to get it one day. No.
It's on the video, man. It's on live stream.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. You want to say that on the camera?
No, I'm sure he knows.
Yeah? So Harvey's going to get it one day. Harvey's going to get it one day.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Fair enough, man.
He slapped my hand. He grabbed my phone. He pulled my arm. And then, I had to yank my phone off him. And then he walked off like a coward. This is kind of what it's come to now. People just feel free in the city of Melbourne when the police are around to assault people and harass them, because they know there's police aren't going to do anything. It's almost like a protected class of individuals. It's like they're a law unto themselves. And it's very disheartening to see and somewhat disturbing. I understand firsthand now, even as a journalist, what it must feel like for members of the community who feel like the police aren't protecting them. Because I witnessed it firsthand. They were indifferent to the violence that was perpetrated against me in front of them. So I definitely understand. And I'm someone that's not I know what my job is, and I know the situations that I can find myself in. But I don't believe that I should be assaulted, and I believe the police should protect me. But a member of the public who's just going about their lives, living in this city, in Melbourne, they're facing this all the time now. And we have an indifferent police force who are afraid to tackle these issues. You can't do journalism here because this mob said that your friend's Jewish. You can't do journalism here. Cross the road. Oh, they assaulted me there. Oh, well, sorry, we can't, identify the individual. Like, what is this? We're in Melbourne. This is Australia. And the police have the authority, they have the powers, and they're duty-bound to look into these type of situations, but they haven't.
If you think the world needs to see what's happened to an independent journalist on the streets of Melbourne, Australia, the so-called democracy in front of police, make sure to like, comment, but most importantly, share it far and wide, because the mainstream media, they haven't said a word about what happened to Rukshan. In fact, police are denying that any assaults occurred last night. So it's up to you guys to spread the truth. And then While you're at it, head over to thetruthaboutthewar.com. Check out all our stories, firstly from me starting off on the front line there in the war between Israel and Hamas, and then around the world what's been happening as a reaction to the conflict with incidents such as this one globally. Thetruthaboutthewar.com, and if you support our mission, both there and here and around the world reporting about what's going on, please consider chipping in a couple of dollars there to help cover the cost. Thetruthaboutthewar.com.